Hello again, Wilberforce House. Hope we're all doing well. Today I want to speak to you about a young person called Amanda Gorman, someone I've not heard of before until yesterday. She was the young lady that did a poem at Joe Biden's inauguration to become President of the United States. She sort of stole the show in a lot of ways with this poem that she read. It's a really, really powerful piece. And despite the fact that she was surrounded by presidents, diplomats, dignitaries of all sorts, it was a young 22-year-old with a poem that really captured the moment that was shared with the rest of the world. And I thought that was really, really special, particularly when I'm talking to young people and working with young people on a daily basis, that they have the opportunity to do that, regardless of how big and powerful other people are in the world. You have the opportunity and you can do that. I'll read a bit that was reported on by the BBC when it describes what she did. It said, America's first ever national youth poet laureate did her job, which was to find the right words at the right time. It was a beautifully paced, well-judged poem for a special occasion, but it will live long beyond the time and space of the moment. Amanda Gorman delivered her piece with grace. The words it contained will resonate with people the world over, today, tomorrow, and far into the future. I'd really encourage you to read the poem. I'll see if I can share a link with you about it. Really captured summed up the time that we're in as in the world, but as well, and particularly in America. And it also reminds me of something that's coming up at the moment, which is what's the point of week. And Mr. Brownlee's asked us to sort of have a little bit of a focus on that this week. I did a bit of research on what the 10 top jobs will be in demand for, which jobs will be most in demand in the next 10 years. And this is the list. I'll read them out. This is top 10. Number 1, teachers. Great news for me. Number 2, sports therapists. 3, artisans. So people that sort of independent companies that produce products or services. Skilled tradespeople, hospitality and catering professionals, engineers, healthcare professionals, veterinary nurses, salespeople, and creatives. And that last one is the one that I wanted to focus on this morning, creatives. A lot of jobs are being sort of autonomized, or the robots are coming to take over the jobs, as Mr. Brownlee often refers to. But being creative is something that we can't replace just yet. And I think Amanda Gorman really showed that being creative, being human, and taking the opportunity to speak from your heart and capture a moment in the way she did, showed that there's still very much a place for that in our world, and perhaps more than ever there's a need for it. So I'd encourage you to have a look at that poem, try and stay creative between now and next week, at least, and really get stuck into what's the point of week to find out maybe what you want to do in the future, or maybe something that's interested you that you've never thought about before. But until then, gents, stay safe and I'll see you soon.